Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NOOR Shamsul by ADNAN. My matrix number is 188234. For this final year project, my title is Media Formulation for High Yield of Biosurfactant Production. For this research project, my supervisor is Professor Matric Dr. Nur Hafizah binti Haji Abdullah. Okay, then is the keyword that keyword for this title is media formulation, biosurfactant, high yield production. Okay, next we move to introduction. Nowadays, biosurfactant are largely used in pharmaceutical, oil industry, and for the biomedical or pollutant. Biosurfactant has become good alternative to their chemical-based counterpart in different area of application due to their gradual acceptance in industry as they are biodegradable and non-toxic. These characteristics of biosurfactant is important to produce the product, the consumer product, so we can use it as a daily life. The potential role of biosurfactant in food and agriculture sector, as well as present concern of lowering the production cost of biosurfactant by using the unconventional waste as substrate. So the unconventional waste as a substrate is mean that we use a crude media that unknown the composition to be used in our media formulation. So next literature review. Okay, biosurfactant. Biosurfactant are active compound that are produced at the microbial cell surface or excreted and reduce surface and interfacial tension. This class of UA surfactant derived from microorganisms referred to as biosurfactants are equal diverse in terms of structure and function and are gaining more attention because of their biodegradable and eco-friendly attribute. This is citation I take from the Shekta and Shekta 2015. According to Bernard, Matric and Shamsul 220, biosurfactant produced by bacteria and yeast provide significant opportunity to replace chemical surfactant with sustainable biology produced alternative in bulk commercial product. Biosurfactant has been described to find potential application in the medical world, personal care sector, mining process, food industry, domestic, crop protection, pharmaceutical, bioremediation, household detergent, paper and pulp industry, textile and paint industry. Despite this opportunity represented by microbial production of biosurfactants, larger chemical companies for a long time did not show interest in the bio-based technology. This show in the Merchant and Bernard 2020 state that the larger company do not interest to give a opportunity for biosurfactant to grow into larger market. So this is because there are two factors currently limited the penetration of biosurfactant. First is the limited of structure variety and the high production price. In the larger possible market biosurfactant is the oil industry, both for petroleum production and for incorporation into oil formulation. Application of biosurfactant. First is as you can see, this is the table show that the function and the application field. So the function of biosurfactant in emulsion and depression. Application field we use in cosmetic, paint, additive for rolling oil. For the solubility and for the solubilizer and micro emulsion, we can apply it into toilet and pharmaceutical. So this is going on until the resource recovery agent. So the application is we can use in tertiary recovery of oil. Okay, in my literature review, I have to think about the topic waste to well. Waste to well is mean that we use the waste product from various source and recycle back to use as a new product. So in this research project, we use waste product from various source and then recycle back to be as a carbon source and nitrogen source for this project. This table show that the type of waste and its microbial species for my project. So for the first one is the food and agro industrial residue. Example, the related example is molasses. So type of microbial is Bacillus and Candida tropicalis. So from the animal waste we can produce it, can use as a carbon source. So example of microbial species we can use as a string is Pseudomonas caesaris, Nicolaedan hygienesis. And for agro industry and meal waste, the main microbial species is Bacillus subtilis. For the type of waste, from waste cooking oil, we can use the microbial species from the Pseudomonas aerogodinus. So next is the type of strain that I will use in my project research. For the strain is the Salmonella bombicola. In this project, this strain will be used as a main strain to produce biosurfactant. So the product of biosurfactant can be used mainly for the consumer product like food and drinking product. It also can produce for the detergent and so on. So in my literature review, I have to make an economic analysis of biosurfactant industry. Currently, the surfactant industry we exceed 90 billion per year market predominant in synthetic surfactant. Key highlight in the biosurfactant market for 2018 until 2020 is CAGR of market during the forecast period 2018 and until 2022. Detailed information on factors that will accelerate the growth of the biosurfactant market during the next 5 years. Precise estimate of the global biosurfactant market size and contribute to the parent market. Accurate prediction on upcoming trend and change in consumer behavior. The growth of the biosurfactant industry across the American, APEC and EMEA. A true analysis of the market competitive landscape and detailed information on several vendors. Comprehensive detail on the factor that will challenge the growth of biosurfactant company. So problem statement. In this research project, the main problem statement is media formulation from different media is quite expensive compared to simple media. Simple media contain mainly carbon source, but with unknown composition that make it difficult to use in industries for the larger scale production. Many industries only use defined media to produce larger scale production. Besides that, different types of defined media formulation industry that have different composition can contribute to different results. Also, production of complex media is difficult to make it at larger scale due to unpractical. So there are 3 objectives for my research project. So first is to produce high yield of biosurfactants from different media formulations suitable for larger scale production. Second is to identify and investigate different media formulation from complex media feed for the project. Third is to assess the application of selected candidate media for biosurfactant production in 1 liter bioreactor. Okay, this is the scope of study. The scope of study is explained about the objective more detail. So it will to identify of media will be based on composition that are important for microbial growth and biosurfactant invention. In this study, Bacillus subtilis vaccinatum and Stamina bombicola strain will be used as the host for biosurfactant production. Composition of media formulated will be based on macronutrient and micronutrient. Micronutrient include carbon and nitrogen source, when micronutrient include vitamin and mineral source. To begin the study, composition media will be selected as a benchmark. For this, the media used are the nutrient boards and MRS boards. Candidate from agriculture waste will tend to replace the carbon source in media formulation. The candidate that will be used are molasses, which is banana peel, orange peel, and potato peel. For this is the candidate for carbon source to replace for the enriched formulation media. So the first is potato peel, the second is orange peel, third is banana peel, fourth is molasses, and the last is wedges. The methodology of this of research project is, first is with treatment, and then we media formulation, and the formulation of fraction and the result. Okay. For each candidate from the food waste, the method of preparation is same. Firstly, we wash 250 gram fruit waste, peel off the skin, and slice them into the small spill. Cook the sliced fruit waste in 500 ml of water in an open vessel or pressure cooker for 20 minutes. Similarly, mix 20 gram of agar powder with 500 ml of water and boil it in a cooker for 30 minutes. Collect the fruit waste extract by filter through muslin cloth or net filter. Add 20 gram dextrose to the waste extract. Mix thoroughly the molten agar with the fruit waste agar mixture and make the volume to 1 liter with distilled water. Check the pH of the medium using pH paper. Pour the medium into clear boiled tube at 50 ml per tube and plug with non-absorbent cotton wool. Arrange the tube in a wire basket, cover it with a waste paper sheet and tie tightly with a cotton thread. Sterilize them in an autoclave or pressure cooker at 15 lbs pressure for 20 minutes. Take out the sachet tube after releasing the stream and keep them in a slanting position to get agar length. After solidifying, the tubes are arranged in a wire basket, stored in a clean room for the further use. For the expected result that will come out at the end of my research project is different carbon source lead to different growth colony or biosurfactant. Different carbon source will produce the different growth of colony because each of the carbon source give different nutrient for the biosurfactant to grow, for the microbiome to grow. So next is different media formulation give out different result. Which use a different media for to calculate to get the different result using the different carbon source. So at the end, thank you for listening to the video.